concerns regarding the following programming, please send an email to info@radiodebunk.com.
Let's go! Bollywood entertainment, Bollywood gossip, Bollywood classics.
मुझको क्या हुआ है?
To the latest hits.
बंटी और बबली.
Local news and events happening around town. Giveaways and lots of masti. This is Namaste Radio.
Every Saturday at 10 a.m. on 99.5 FM with your hosts, Vanchika and Sushil.
Listen online at namasteradiohouston.com. Download the app, available on your Android and iPhone.
Namaste Radio.
Navigating the complex world of health insurance can be frustrating. So why wait? Call an expert today. We present to you Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage. Call them today and get a health plan that fits the way you and your family lives.
Simple Choice offers affordable health insurance for you and for the people you love. Simple Choice will make this easy for you. They will assist you through the process of selection and utilization of your benefits. Simple Choice provides excellent service.
Want to learn more about individual plans, Medicare, dental, vision? Call Simple Choice today. Get a head start on your 2022 health insurance.
Visit www.simplechoiceib.com/namaste or call 832-626-7791. That's 832-626-7791. Follow Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage on Facebook and Instagram.
Happy New Year! Start this new year right by making me time a priority. Only with Classy Divas Salon and Spa, a place where you can feel relaxed. Participate in our New Year brand giveaway in collaboration with clenses.com. Free lenses and free gifts. Contact Ruby for more details.
Classy Diva Salon and Spa is open Tuesday through Friday, 12 noon to 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 12 noon to 6 p.m.
For appointments, please text 856-693-8970. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for the latest updates.
This is the holiday season. From Lake Jackson to spring, families are planning a night at Allings. Hot food, smiling faces, and mocktails to delight. Allings brings the holiday spirit and does it just right. Dine in or take out or on DoorDash if you wish. Scrumptious Allings classics like crispy beef or sizzling fish. Office party, family dinner, or a night on the town. Allings has a table for you. Come gather round. Halal menu available? Visit allingschinese.com.
Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal at Kidney Health Center has over 15 years expertise in blood pressure control, kidney stone and kidney transplant management, hemo and peritoneal dialysis, specializing in chronic kidney disease from diabetes, high blood pressure, and autoimmune diseases. They promote the use of advanced technology in their business practice and treat their patients with a customized approach. All insurances, Medicare and Medicaid accepted. They have 3 convenient locations for you in Sugarland, Medical Center, and West Houston area. For Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal, board certified in nephrology, visit their website at bozenhealth.com or call 713-520-6875 for appointments. That's 713-520-6875.
गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल ऑफ ह्यूस्टन आप सबको आमंत्रित करता है। हिंदू वेडिंग सेरेमनी हो या एंगेजमेंट, सत्यनारायण पूजा हो या गायत्री हवन, बेबी शावर पूजा हो या वास्तु शांति, लक्ष्मी पूजा हो या गणपति पूजा, या जीवन में सिर्फ पॉजिटिविटी लानी हो, आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल लोकेटेड है 5645 हिलक्रॉफ्ट एवेन्यू स्वीट 701 पे। डिटेल्स के लिए फॉलो करें गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल फेसबुक पे। तो आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। जय श्री गणेश।
गणपति नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः।
3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up? Baby, let's go.
Namaste. You're tuned in to Namaste Radio.
Namaste Radio. Good morning, Welcome back to another show of Namaste Radio right here on 99.5 FM. And if you're watching us live on Facebook, hello, namaste to everyone watching us live. You can watch us here in studio, all the masti that goes on. And of course, if you're listening to us on our apps, अगर नहीं है तो डाउनलोड कर लीजिए नमस्ते रेडियो, चाहे वो आईफोन हो या एंड्रॉइड फोन्स हो, और our website namasteradiohouston.com. And if you tell Alexa, that Alexa sitting at home, hey Alexa play Namaste Radio live, वो आपके लिए फटाफट नमस्ते रेडियो बजा देगी. So welcome again everybody to another show of Namaste Radio on 99.5 FM. This is Vanshika and with me today is Sushil.
I'm with her every Saturday, yaar. Namaste,
Good morning,
Houston. How are you?
Sushil.
Good morning, Vanshika. The 10th time good morning. सुबह उठते ही हमारी good morning चालू हो जाती है. So good morning to you again, one more time, and good morning, Houston.
And today's show, we want to start with thanking our very own Mr. LaQuinton Jenkins from Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage. So Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage, last week he was here in studio talking to us about all the different options that you have for your individual healthcare plans, your group plans, your Medicare. And you know what? Today, January 15th is the last day for your enrollment, your ACA enrollment. So अगर आज भी आपके पास time, आपको questions हैं, please call and reach out to Mr. LaQuinton Jenkins at Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage at 832-626-7791. He has the solution to all your health insurance questions. And the website is simplechoiceib.com/namaste.
That's right.
We are going to get into our first song of the show, and when we are back, Sushil is going to take us on a little Bollywood journey. But there's someone we want to thank also today.
मैं महेश भट्ट हूँ.
तो पहले ये गाना सुनते हैं, उसके बाद आके थोड़ी और गुफ्तगू करते हैं.
তোমার মনটা দিয়ে যাও তাড়াতাড়ি এসে যাও তোমার মনটা দিয়ে যাও তাড়াতাড়ি এসে যাও
मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार तूने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार किस्म कमेंट्री यार प्यार की गारंटी यार पर दाड़ा दाड़ी करना ना अब नहीं सुधरना होना कोई वारंटी यार तूने मारी एंट्री यार दिल में बजी घंटी यार
टंग 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 टंग. ये टंग 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 क्या है इस गाने में? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ?
मंदिर की घंटी.
मंदिर की घंटी है टंग टंग टंग.
बोल तो रहा है तूने मारी एंट्री है तो दिल में बजी घंटी है, तो घंटी का साउंड इफेक्ट दे रहा है ना यार.
Got it. तो
He's basically telling you how the ghanti works.
The ghanti works.
अगर तुम्हें सायरन चाहिए तो वो भी कर सकते हैं.
So a lot of people are watching us live on our Namaste Radio's Facebook page. और अगर मेरी बात अगर आप माने तो that is the way to watch Namaste Radio every Saturday, because when you're watching us live on our Facebook page, यहाँ in studio मस्ती, और आप हमारे I don't mind saying this, but आप हमारे सुंदर सुंदर चेहरे देख सकते हैं. So yes, Facebook Live is the way. And सबसे पहले आज, before you get into your Bollywood segment, Sushil, we want to thank some very, very, very amazing people जो आए हैं,
जो कल रात को मिले
मिले थे. So we want to thank them and we want to really say कि जो आपने हमें इतना amazing खाना खिलाया कल रात को, thank you so much because we got to celebrate our Pongal with them. Definitely want to start with thanking Suchi and Shri. A big shout out to you guys. Happy Pongal and happy लोहड़ी, हैप्पी संक्रांति, हैप्पी उत्तरायण, जो भी आप मनाते हैं. लेकिन कल रात को हमने बड़ी धूमधाम से ऑथेंटिक साउथ इंडियन खाना खाया, ऑथेंटिक साउथ इंडियन फिल्टर कॉफी
मत बताओ ह्यूस्टन को, मत बताओ. सबको मालूम पड़ जाएगा, सब गूगल करेंगे, सॉरी सब फेसबुक में जाएंगे और देखेंगे कि सूची और श्रीनाथ कौन है.
सो हमने बहुत
बाउदर करेंगे.
अरे यार बोलने तो दो, थैंक यू तो बोलने दो यार. देखा अंकल को ये बात सुशील की बड़ी पसंद आती है, जब सुशील मुझे टोकते हैं बीच में, तो ये अंकल ये आज आपके लिए हो रहा है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स जो हमारे लवली से गेस्ट है, लता आंटी एंड श्रीधर अंकल, वेलकम टू ह्यूस्टन एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट डिलीशियस फूड. आपसे मिलके बहुत अच्छा लगा और आपने हमें बहुत प्यार से खाना खिलाया और बहुत प्यार से हमें इतने बार वो फिल्टर कॉफ़ी बनाई. थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू.
हम आपको बहुत बहुत नम्रता से थैंक यू बोलते हैं. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Shri. And thank you, Lata Auntie. And thank you, Shri, their uncle.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. And happy Pongal आप सबको.
Happy Pongal.
And जो भी आप मनाते हैं, चाहे आपने संक्रांति मनाई, लोहड़ी मनाई, आपने उत्तरायण मनाया, आपने पोंगल मनाया, आप सबको बड़ा हैप्पी हैप्पी हैप्पी. So, सुशील, what is our first खबरें जो हमारी चिट चैट है बॉलीवुड की, आज क्या है?
पहली जो खबर है,
You can come out of your very Hindi and little South Indian Hindi accent. You can come out of it.
ये शो जो मैं प्रोड्यूस करता हूँ मैं. Alright, so पहली जो हमारी बॉलीवुड की खबर है, this is about the funny man of India. He's known as the funniest man of India, and that is none other than एक ही है जो सारे celebrities.
अक्षय कुमार.
Funny man of India अक्षय कुमार, but अक्षय कुमार does other things, right? अभी तो उसने सूर्यवंशी में एक्शन की थी.
हाँ, but he does comedy
and
also.
then he does those things, right? वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वो जो करता है ना, नहीं वो तो करता ही है यार. टिप पर सवारी क्या बोलते हैं उसको, what is it called?
गाना लिपसिंग.
नहीं हीरोइन के साथ क्या करते हैं यार?
रोमांस.
हाँ, there you go. See,
आपको ये नहीं पता कि लड़कियों के साथ क्या करते हैं? मतलब आपको नहीं पता, ये तो मतलब लोग सुन के मतलब क्रेजी हो जाएंगे.
तुम्हारा
सुशील को नहीं पता कि लड़कियों के साथ रोमांस करते हैं.
तो द वे यू सेड इज कि तो आपको नहीं पता लड़कियों के साथ क्या करते हैं, उसका आप जरा इलैबोरेट करेंगे, इसका मतलब क्या होता है?
देखिए, जिसको जो समझना है समझे. आई एम वेरी हाई ऑन माई कल रात की फिल्टर कॉफी. और अगर आप फेसबुक लाइव पे देख रहे हैं तो मेरी एक और कॉफी चल रही है फिलहाल.
कॉफी काफी करो
श्रीधर अंकल, ये इसमें एक्चुअली कॉफी है.
बस शुगर रश बस करो.
आई गॉट ट्रांसपेरेंट डब्बा टुडे फॉर यू टू एक्चुअली सी की कॉफी है नहीं है.
कॉफी काफी है, बस काफी करो इसको. दैट्स इट.
तो बताइए.
फनी मैन ऑफ इंडिया नोन एज कपिल शर्मा, जिन्होंने अपनी लक मूवीज में भी ट्राई की थी, इस बार ही इज ट्राइंग something which everybody is trying, which is basically being coming on OTT platform.
Amazing.
And he is having a stand-up show, which is called I'm Not Done Yet.
I am not done yet.
So when I looked at the trailer, of course I've seen it. My 2 cents मेरे को देना जरूरी बनता है because मुझसे रहा नहीं जाएगा.
क्योंकि आप सुशील हैं.
मुझसे रहा नहीं जाएगा. मेरे नाम पे मत जाओ. मेरे नाम से मेरी कोई हरकतें मैच नहीं करती.
क्योंकि आप सुशील नहीं हैं.
If you see Russell Peters, I mean he has a lot of stand-up comedy series on Netflix.
Yes.
जो हमने देखी हुई हैं, shows हैं. It's something on the similar lines actually. So that's when we saw the trailer. That's what it looks like.
So he's going to do a series of stand-up comedy like on.
फिलहाल तो एक है. It's called I'm Not Done Yet.
Okay, I thought it was more of his biographies kind of thing.
सब अपनी अपनी डालते हैं ना बीच में. Now Russell Peters has a habit of first he introduces himself and then he has a habit of picking on Asians only. I don't know why Asians and Chinese and Indians and Pakistanis, पता नहीं क्यों.
It's all Asians, so let's say Asians.
तो कपिल शर्मा उसमें अलग क्या करेगा? Obviously उसकी audience जो होगी वो इंग्लिश से तो पैदल है, तो obviously it's going to be a South Asian audience anyways.
Of course.
So that's what it is. It's coming very soon on Netflix. It's called I Am Not Done Yet.
And as far as I know, it is releasing on Netflix on the 28th of January. So this month.
Right.
28 right? 28 को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? 25, 26,
28 ही बोलते हैं हिंदी को. तुमने खुद तो बोल दिया 28 को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं?
then
कॉफी कम पिया करो.
मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कहीं 18 तो नहीं बोल दिया.
पक्का कॉफी है ना? बेलीज वेलीज तो नहीं मिक्स किया उसमें?
आप अंदर जाके लेकर आए थे स्टारबक्स।
ऑर्डर तुमने किया था। 28 को हिंदी में 28 ही बोलते हैं।
So yes, 28 जनवरी 28 ऑफ जनवरी को ये नेटफ्लिक्स में रिलीज हो रहा है, तो वॉच इट। और क्या खबर है आपके पास?
और एक इंसान की और खबर है जिसके बारे में कोई खास मैं उसको मानता नहीं, और ना ही मैं कहता हूँ कि उसके बारे में कुछ खास खबर भी होनी चाहिए।
कौन है ये इतना आपका फेवरेट इंसान?
मेरा फेवरेट इंसान तो नहीं है ये, आपका फेवरेट एक्टर जरूर है। एक्चुअली यू हैव कपल ऑफ फेवरेट ऑफ देम एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ योर्स।
मेरा फेवरेट एक्टर,
हाँ, ये बिकॉज ये जो बोलते हैं वो करते हैं, और जो नहीं बोलते हैं वो तो अक्षय कुमार करते हैं।
If you're talking about Salman Khan, I want to make sure I let everybody know that I'm not a Salman fan anymore. Like long time ago. Yes, if you talk about हम आपके है कौन या हम साथ साथ है तक भी ठीक था, वांटेड तक भी ठीक था, लेकिन आप बजरंगी भाईजान तक भी ठीक था, उसके बाद वो थोड़ा नटकेस हो गए हैं।
Well, he doesn't know how to act anyways, but there's a couple of good movies that I do look forward to watching of him. The reason is not him, it's because the way it's made, right? So the script is the actual hero in Salman Khan movies, not Salman Khan itself. I mean, shirt तो सोनू सूद भी उतारता है यार।
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
अभिषेक बच्चन नहीं उतारी, but हाँ सोनू सूद उतारता है। So of course, you're talking about none other than Salman Khan. He is there's a rumor that he would probably appear in a Chiranjeevi film. कौन सी है पता नहीं, लेकिन आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू वन मोर मूवी जिसकी शूटिंग ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट हो गई थी लास्ट ईयर 2021 में, विच इज नन अदर देन टाइगर 3, जिसका नाम मेरे हिसाब से होगा टाइगर अब भी जिंदा है।
टाइगर अब भी जिंदा है।
टाइगर तू अब भी जिंदा है?
उसलिए मुझे याद आया लाइक द नेक्स्ट सीरीज ऑफ टाइगर जिंदा है वाज बीइंग शॉट। ऑफ कोर्स उसमें कटरीना कैफ है, हमने लास्ट टाइम बात किया था दैट उसमें विलन इज गोइंग टू बी और
पंकज त्रिपाठी,
और द प्रोटैगनिस्ट इज गोइंग टू बी इमरान हाशमी। हेलो हश इमरान हाशमी।
यस हश।
सो इमरान हाशमी इज गोइंग टू बी देयर, लेकिन उसकी शूटिंग अभी होने वाली थी और कटरीना अपनी शादी के बाद निकल रही थी कि कोविड ने सब कुछ बंद कर दिया वापस से।
यार नई शादी हुई है, काम करना नहीं है, लोगों को पता नहीं लोग काम ले क्यों लेते हैं जब काम नहीं करना होता है।
विक्की कौशल इज वर्किंग, ओके।
वो तो बेचारा बहुत जल्दी बैंकक्रप्ट होने वाला है। आई थॉट शादी के बाद उसके जितने भी उसके एडवांसेस थे सब प्रोड्यूसर्स ने वापस ले लिए। बोला बेटा तेरे से कुछ नहीं होगा। माय 2 cents.
Good.
On your Vicky Kaushal.
Good.
But talking back to about Salman Khan appearing in a Chiranjeevi movie, the name of the movie is called Godfather.
Oh, okay. So it's an Indian version of Godfather.
वो मुझे चिरंजीवी ने अब तक बताया नहीं है।
अच्छा।
हमारी बात नहीं हुई है, कोविड ज़रा चल रहा है ना, तो we haven't got a chance to meet up. कॉफी पीते नहीं हम। अंकल ये कॉफी है by the way, just making sure. हाँ तो वो but he's going to play a cameo in it.
I see. So let's get into our next song because आने के बाद एक और थोड़ी बातें
करेंगे।
करेंगे।
सब शूटिंग हैदराबाद में क्यों करते हैं यार? I mean फिल्म सिटी को क्या हो गया? फिल्म सिटी है, बॉम्बे में भी है।
This is
रामाजीराव स्टूडियोज क्यों है यार?
Because it's a Telugu movie.
तो बॉलीवुड में आके शूटिंग करो ना, कंसेशन देंगे। महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट को जरूरत है।
I think Telugu industry is doing much better than Bollywood industry these days.
वो तो पुष्पा ने बता ही दिया ना।
Yeah, and did Pushpa release on Amazon yesterday?
Are you asking me or telling me?
कल मुझे देखने को मिला नहीं क्योंकि मैं बड़ा पोंगल में थोड़ा इडली चटनी। अरे यार पूजा को भी थैंक यू, क्या इडली चटनी बनाई थी?
अरे पूजा चटनी क्या बनाई थी यार?
So सब खा रहे थे एंड ऑफ कोर्स हमारे निर्मल भैया को भी बहुत बहुत थैंक यू फॉर दिस अमेजिंग पनीर काठी रोल्स।
That's right guys.
So कल
चाट को चाटना है तो जाओ निर्मांस खाने। तो जाओ निर्मांस फूड बुटीक।
And some great new things coming up in Nirman's. That's what he was telling me yesterday. So I'm looking forward to it. जब वो होगा हम निर्मांस फूड बुटीक जाएंगे खुद। बट फॉर नाउ आप जानते ही हो चाट के बादशाह हैं वो एंड रस्ते का खाना खाने का रास्ता, जो जैसे निर्मल भैया की टैगलाइन है। निर्मांस फूड बुटीक लोकेटेड इन शुगरलैंड। फॉलो देम ऑन फेसबुक एंड इंस्टाग्राम। तो ये गाना सुनते हैं क्योंकि इतनी सारी ना कल चेन्नई वालों से और वी वर इन द तमिल फ्लेवर, सो आई जस्ट थॉट अबाउट दिस सॉन्ग।
है कहीं दूर हाथ से ये कैसे अनसुने से जैसे चूमे अंधेरों को कोई नूर बन के तितली दिल उड़ा 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 है कहीं
दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बाजू में ही है। शायरी नहीं सुना रहा, मैं बता रहा हूँ कुछ।
क्या बता रहे हो?
दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं, बाजू में ही है, आपके खुद के शहर में ही है बॉस। एंड मुझे खाने की खाली बात आती है, दैट्स इट, बिकॉज मुझे सुबह सुबह बहुत भूख लगती है, एक्चुअली दिन भर लगती है। बट ऑफ कोर्स दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपके पास में ही है। अगर आप खाने का मन करे, स्पेशली इन दिस वेदर बाय द वे, एंड द रीजन आई से इट इज बिकॉज देयर सूप्स आई टू डाई फॉर, स्पेशली उनका जो है मांचाओ सूप, वेजिटेरियन या
आज बाहर इतनी सर्दी है ना, तो दैट सूप इज लाइक योर लाइफ सेवर।
एंड देन उसमें उसके साथ अगर आपको वो मिल जाए जो आप खाती है ना, अमेरिकन चॉप सुई एंड चाइनीज चॉप सुई, दे हैव इट, ऊपर से फ्राइड अंडा एग ऑन टॉप।
Yes, I love American chops if it's being shared, क्योंकि I can't eat it after maybe like थोड़ा बहुत, but yes, Chinese chops क्योंकि वो sweet नहीं होती है, वो एकदम मतलब मस्त तीखी होती है। And if you go to Arling's and tell them कि थोड़ा extra spicy बनाओ, तो बना के देते हैं।
और साथ में अगर मंचूरियन ग्रेवी मिल जाए with Hakka fried rice.
Yes, and the new thing that I love over there is, of course, my sizzlers. And guess what? You even get paneer sizzlers. So even if you're veggie, आप उसमें इतने जो मेरी सॉस होता है, that's to die for.
सिर्फ मेरी सॉस है बॉस, तेरी नहीं।
हाँ, वो सिजलर सिर्फ मेरी है, आपका नहीं है। Oh, but by the way, Sushil, Sridhar uncle is convinced that you're drinking coffee now.
I'm glad he is.
Just
कैसे पता अंकल, आपको कैसे पता हम कॉफी पी रहे हैं?
आज बंद डब्बे में है अंकल, सो बट यस ही इज ड्रिंकिंग कॉफी। आई कैन वाउच फॉर दैट इज बिकॉज हमने ही सुबह सुबह अपने हाथों से कॉफी बनाई है ये। तो कमिंग बैक टू आर्लिंग्स चाइनीज कुजीन, बहुत कुछ उधर खाने को है, पीने को है, लेकिन जल्दी से भाई उनका नंबर और एड्रेस बता दीजिए इन केस आपको पता नहीं हो तो।
उनका नंबर है, their phone number is 281-242-0432, conveniently located on Highway 90 and Highway 6.
Right.
And of course, अगर आपको ज़रा भी डाउट है कि आपको क्या खाना है, because they have an extensive menu, go online before you go there, which is at arlingschinese.com, select what you want to eat, and then go and order over there, ताकि आपके दिमाग में कोई confusion ना हो.
Correct. So that is Arling's Chinese Cuisine. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for all the latest updates. So coming back to our Bollywood,
this is one person I don't want to talk about.
मुझे Oh, good morning, चारू.
Oh, I thought you were telling me.
तो चारू जी कहाँ है आप? आजकल आप मिसिंग रहती हैं, but since you've logged in, good morning and thank you for that. And my mom has already seen Pushpa. क्या बात है?
अरे पुष्पा तो बहुत लोग
मेरे
देखते हैं।
पेरेंट्स इतने फॉरवर्ड है ना, जो मूवी आई नहीं कि देख लेते हैं।
इंडिया में हर सेकंड गली में जो एक लड़की रहती है उसका नाम पुष्पा होता है, तो आई एम प्रीटी श्योर बहुत लोगों ने पुष्पा देखी है।
I hate tears पुष्पा।
वो नहीं पता, वो दैट ओनली जो ऊपर गए वही बता सकते हैं। क्या नाम है उनका?
उसमें पुष्पा कौन थी?
राजेश खन्ना।
वो राजेश खन्ना की मूवी में पुष्पा कौन थी?
राजेश, आई डोंट नो, आई हैवंट सीन इट।
I hate tears पुष्पा, वो पुष्पा कौन है?
कोई होगी यार।
अरे I thought it was शर्मिला टैगोर।
If you अगर तुम्हें पता है तो फिर बता दे।
Can anybody please tell me जिसको राजेश खन्ना मूवी में बोल रहे I hate tears पुष्पा, वो पुष्पा कौन सी एक्ट्रेस ने प्ले किया?
पुष्पा। पुष्पा।
आपको कुछ मिलेगा तो आप कॉल, अगर कोई मुझे कॉल करके बताएगा तो ठीक, उसको गिफ्ट सर्टिफिकेट दूंगी मैं। जब आप कॉल करेंगे,
आजू बाजू कोई ना कोई पुष्पा है।
तब आपको मिलेगा 713-974-4000. This is what the early morning coffee does. The gift certificates keep going out. So yes, you were saying, Sushil?
This is one guy I'm not a big fan of. I think he's a good actor. I don't think he's a good looking actor. But लेकिन ऐसे बहुत है। नवाजुद्दीन सिद्दीकी भी है, right? That's his name. वो भी है, पंकज त्रिपाठी भी है। अरे let me finish. नवाजुद्दीन सिद्दीकी भी है, पंकज त्रिपाठी भी है. I think they're better actors, method actors. I even, you know what? I think Amrish Puri is even a better actor. I think Amrish Puri is good looking than this guy actually.
You know, the entire Houston and everybody I talk to is convinced that you are jealous of Vicky Colvin. And because
I have nothing to be jealous of, because you're more beautiful than Katrina Kaif. So why would I be jealous of him?
Okay, so I was
Should I?
Sorry, I was gonna give out the gift certificate of Arling's Chinese cuisine to whoever called, but guess what? I got the answer, and he has won the gift certificate to Arling's Chinese cuisine.
मैंने तो कोई call आया
and इनको मैं $100 का
अरे
gift
कहाँ से आया
certificate
answer?
दूंगी Arling's. अरे यार बोलने तो दो.
इरफान
इनको मैं $100 दूंगी का गिफ्ट सर्टिफिकेट दूंगी आर्लिंग्स चाइनीज कुजीन का, बिकॉज अभी इन्होंने मुझे टेक्स्ट करके बताया कि जो पुष्पा थी वो थी शर्मिला टैगोर एंड द विनर इज मिस्टर इरफान मोतीवाला.
ऑब्वियसली तुम $100 का गिफ्ट सर्टिफिकेट आर्लिंग्स का इरफान को ही दे सकती हो.
इरफान आज अपने रेस्टोरेंट में जरूर मेरी तरफ से $100
तो why $100? 500 एक दो ना.
Irfan,
Give him 500 one.
You have to eat, okay? And let me know what you ate at Arling's Chinese and let us know, let the viewers know what is good.
तो बात कर रहे थे ये इन भाई साहब की, but I always, I mean, I think Amrish.
You mean Katrina Kaif ke wo?
Amrish Puri is a better looking guy than this guy. That's how I feel. But of course हम बात कर रहे हैं none other than जिनकी भी नई शादी हुई है. कटरीना कैफ जिनकी उम्र बढ़ रही थी, उनको लड़का नहीं मिल रहा था, तो उन्होंने बोला ठीक है जैसा जो भी है.
Sushil, you want to hear this
शादी
comment?
कर लेती हूँ. Let me finish.
No,
I lose my thought.
You want to hear this? Radha ji messages and says.
वो तो कृष्ण के पास है.
Sushil is way better looking than Vicky Kaushal. Why would he be jealous? No need to be jealous. क्या राधा जी?
क्या है जब लोगों के पास होता है ना तो उनको वो नहीं होता है. क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
होता है वो नहीं होता.
किसी के पास कुछ चीज होती है तो उसको वो नहीं होता ना, उसका क्या बोलते हैं? वैल्यू.
Oh my God.
वैल्यू या तो राइट तो
कदर.
हाँ कदर. There you go. कदर तो दूसरे साइड का जो कादर खान होता है वो जरा पसंद आता है. That's what comes
okay,
out.
Coming back to
Anyways, ये जो नए इन लोगों की जो शादी हुई है, विकी कौशल एंड कटरीना कैफ, of course, since now they are married, पता नहीं प्रोड्यूसर्स को क्या हो गया, they want to cast them together in one movie, so they are apparently going to be cast in a movie together as a brother and sister जोड़ी. जिसका नाम है जीले जरा.
जीले जरा is an upcoming movie like दिल चाहता है. It is going to be directed by Farhan Akhtar's sister. What's her name?
Zoya Akhtar.
Zoya Akhtar, sorry, yeah, for that blank. But Zoya Akhtar is going, and it's going to be 3 girls, जिसमें आलिया है, प्रियंका है, and Katrina Kaif है. So of course हर लड़की के opposite एक लड़का चाहिए. तो अभी Katrina के opposite जो role play करेंगे वो होगा विकी कौशल.
भाई बहन. I'm just joking.
Good for you.
जो करना करो यार. Yeah.
On that note, I'm going to take a quick ad break because 10:30 हो चुके हैं. So I need to take this ad break and
कोई तुम्हें रोक नहीं रहा है. Go for it.
When we come back, हम और थोड़ी बातें करेंगे, but it'll be a little bit about Bollywood. लेकिन some great new rules coming in place for a cause that Sushil and I really believe in, which is pets and just generally pets and especially dogs. So एक बहुत नया big law pass हुआ है and that's going to go in effect in 2 days. So we will come back and talk about that. So don't go away. Keep listening to Namaste Radio.
Namaste Radio
on 99.5 FM.
Gotta get it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you Habibi Kitchen, the most delicious Mediterranean cuisine in the heart of Sugarland.
Habibi Kitchen brings very tasty food that will give your taste buds a cultural experience. Prepared with fresh ingredients every day. All options available: non-veg, veg, and even vegan.
Beautiful outdoor seating in our covered patio. Visit Habibi Kitchen today, located at 16227 Lexington Boulevard. Call 832-999-4161. That's 832-999-4161. Or visit HabibiKitchen.com.
Follow Habibi Kitchen on Facebook for specials. And don't forget to mention Namaste Radio. Navigating the complex world of health insurance can be frustrating. So why wait? Call an expert today. We present to you Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage. Call them today and get a health plan that fits the way you and your family lives.
Simple Choice offers affordable health insurance for you and for the people you love. Simple Choice will make this easy for you. They will assist you through the process of selection and utilization of your benefits. Simple Choice provides excellent service.
Want to learn more about individual plans, Medicare, dental, vision? Call Simple Choice today. Get a head start on your 2022 health insurance.
Visit www.simplechoiceib.com/namaste or call 832-626-7791. That's 832-626-7791. Follow Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage on Facebook and Instagram.
गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल ऑफ ह्यूस्टन आप सबको आमंत्रित करता है। हिंदू वेडिंग सेरेमनी हो या एंगेजमेंट, सत्यनारायण पूजा हो या गायत्री हवन, बेबी शावर पूजा हो या वास्तु शांति, लक्ष्मी पूजा हो या गणपति पूजा, या जीवन में सिर्फ पॉजिटिविटी लानी हो, आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल लोकेटेड है 5645 हिलक्रॉफ्ट एवेन्यू स्वीट 701 पे। डिटेल्स के लिए फॉलो करें गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल फेसबुक पे। तो आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। जय श्री गणेश।
गणपति नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः।
Happy New Year! Start this new year right by making me time a priority. Only with Classy Divas Salon and Spa, a place where you can feel relaxed. Participate in our New Year brand giveaway in collaboration with clenses.com. Free lenses and free gifts. Contact Ruby for more details.
Classy Diva Salon and Spa is open Tuesday through Friday, 12 noon to 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 12 noon to 6 p.m.
For appointments, please text 856-693-8970. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for the latest updates.
यार को कुछ लगा वगैरह नहीं तो फिर इतना जोर से काय कुछ चिल्ला रहा है?
स्टाइल है बाबू भैया, राजू का स्टाइल।
ये बाबूराव का स्टाइल है।
This is Namaste Radio.
That is right. ये बाबूराव का नहीं, यहाँ पे ये नमस्ते रेडियो का स्टाइल है। Welcome back. This is Namaste Radio. मैं हूँ वंशिका. You are tuned into another show of Namaste Radio on 99.5 FM. And if you're watching us live on Facebook, आप मेरे बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्पेशल लोग बन जाते हैं. So welcome. Thank you for watching us live. To all the people who've been messaging us and enjoying this show, thank you so much. आप लोग हैं तो हम ये शो करते हैं और हम आपके साथ यहाँ पे enjoy करते हैं. Anybody wants to call in, have some fun, share some jokes, you are more than welcome to do that. 713-974-4000. And thank you so much for tuning in, Neelu auntie. She says enjoying your show, you both are wonderful. Thank you so much. बहुत ही जल्दी आपकी बिटिया रानी यहाँ पे आने वाली है. So we are looking forward to talking with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goel at 11. A lot of important information will be shared by her because वो officially हमारी नमस्ते रेडियो की डॉक्टर भी हैं, तो वो आके हमसे बातें करेंगी, वार्तालाप करेंगी. लेकिन उससे पहले एक शुगरलैंड में ही एक जगह है सुशील जो हमें बहुत पसंद है, वहाँ जाके खाना बड़ा पसंद है.
हम जानते हैं आज खाने की बहुत बात हो रही है
जी.
Of course, we are talking about none other than Habibi Kitchen. Habibi Kitchen. Right, so Habibi Kitchen is a Mediterranean restaurant, and their food is really good. I can tell you a couple of things that I really like and I think is different. सबसे पहली चीज जो है उनका pocket pita. I love that.
And the good thing is it is in chicken, it is lamb and beef, it is even falafel. या अगर आपको falafel भी नहीं चाहिए, they can thuso a lot of veggies and give you.
Right, but take falafel. Their falafel is really good actually. It's very fresh, very good, and it's in a pocket style pita bread. Which is New York style. So regular जो wrap में होता है वैसे नहीं होता है. So very authentic, very different. That's why I really like it. The other thing is I like their hummus. The hummus is very good actually.
And tabbouleh.
Then their tabbouleh. Tabbouleh इतनी खट्टी नहीं होती, which is one thing I really like. I don't like too tangy. And they make it perfectly very well. Of course, they do have their other dishes as well, which is really, really good, which we have tried. I like their क्या बोलते हैं उसको? वो chicken over rice. right?
Yes, rice platter.
Rice platter.
Again, it's all the dishes in Habibi Kitchen are in. You can get it in chicken. You can get it in, beef or lamb.
Falafel.
Or you can get it in falafel. So, और अगर आपको vegan proper चाहिए, तो they can take off the sauces and do all of that.
Absolutely. So one thing is good about Habibi Kitchen is it's heaven for vegetarians as well at the same time. अगर आपको chicken चाहिए, आपको lamb चाहिए, या आपको vegetarian options चाहिए, तो आपको वो भी मिल सकता है. So guys, do check out Habibi Kitchen it's located in the heart of Sugarland. They have new hours now, which is Tuesday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Guys, you can check them online, their menu, which is at habibikitchen.com. Give them a call today for your catering needs and services at 832-999-4161. That is Habibi
right.
Kitchen.
And don't forget to follow Habibi Kitchen on Facebook and Instagram.
That's right.
So let's get into our next song for this segment. And when we come back, we will get into our segment of local news and events.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. ये था सीटी मार, not so very version from राधे थी मूवी. क्या थी मूवी?
शाम.
राधे
शाम.
Okay, I don't know कौन सी मूवी थी. If someone can help me. Sushil is clearly not helping me.
क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार, राधे हो या शाम हो? It's a Salman Khan movie.
लेकिन जो भी थी, I like the Allu Arjun version of the song much better. उसके बारे में ऑलरेडी बहुत आर्ग्यूमेंट हो चुका है.
अल्लू अर्जुन की मूवी, कौन सी मूवी का गाना था अल्लू अर्जुन की?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Charu, can you
It's
help?
okay. No, I was not looking for an answer anyways. I was just asking. मुझे मालूम था उसको नहीं पता होगा.
Oh, Alifia, good morning.
Good morning, Alu.
Alifia is listening to us. Thank you, Alifia. So, आगे बढ़ते हैं with some local news and world news and all that. But this part of the show is brought to you by India Herald, a community newspaper for a very, very, very long time. Follow them on Facebook, India Herald, या उनकी website india-herald.com को subscribe करिए और every week आपके email में उनका e-newsletter फटाफट आ जाएगा. So, moving forward to a news that I found which was very interesting is about this man in Kerala. And बहुत ही अच्छा एक नेक काम ये कर रहे हैं. So this man runs a free wedding dress bank for poor girls. And he has apparently helped more than 260 brides so far. बहुत बार हर एक लड़की का एक इच्छा होती है कि अपनी शादी में सबसे अच्छे दुल्हन के कपड़े, खूब अच्छे कपड़े पहने. लेकिन because of a lot of क्या बोले, आई डोंट वांट टू से पॉवर्टी या गरीब, लाइक नहीं होती है लाइफ में कुछ लोगों को ये ऑप्शन. एंड
मनीष मल्होत्रा पहनना, साब्यसाची पहनना.
यस,
ऐसा बोलो.
फॉरगेट अबाउट मनीष मल्होत्रा और साब्यसाची. एंड आई एम बीइंग सीरियस हियर सुशील. इट्स लाइक बहुत लोगों को एक नॉर्मल अच्छे नए कपड़े पहनने का भी ऑप्शन नहीं होता अपनी शादी में. बट दिस मैन इज हेल्पिंग आउट दीज पीपल इन Kerala, these brides in Kerala, and what he is doing is जो privileged families हैं, और बहुत बार होता है हम लोग अपनी शादी में एक बार कपड़े पहने and then we don't wear them again because
संभाल के नहीं रखते तुम जैसे लोग.
Yes, we do. Let's get serious, please.
I can only be serious in a hospital, huh?
This is a really great news. This is what I have to go through. So he टिपिकली जो ये वेल प्रिविलेज लोग होते हैं जो अपनी शादियों में जो एक बार लड़कियों ने जोड़ा पहन लिया या ब्राइडल ड्रेस पहन ली, they if they are ready to let go of those, so this man gets those dresses, he जो भी वो ड्राई क्लीन कराते हैं अच्छे से करते हैं, and then he gives them to these not so privileged families, and he has helped. ये गांव में स्लम्स में
मतलब क्या रेंट पे देते हैं?
आदिवासी नहीं, ये उनको उनकी शादी के दिन पे उनको ये जोड़ा देते हैं, and he has helped more than 260 brides.
मतलब गिफ्ट कर देते हैं?
Yes. 260 brides in India, he has helped them. So big kudos to this guy, and thank you for bringing that happiness and that smile on a bride's face, जो otherwise नहीं कर सकते. Can you stop it?
No, I'm asking. ये रेंट पे क्यों नहीं देते? It's a good business.
Can anybody come and help me here with Sushil, please?
अरे I'm asking.
Why are you such an inquisitive person?
No, ड्राई क्लीनिंग का खर्चा भी तो आएगा ना, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन,
तो वही तो बात
shipping,
है.
so I was
He
just
is
thinking.
helping out. He has his dress bank has 800 wedding outfits, including saris, lehengas, dresses for Hindu, Muslim, Christian weddings, and they range from 5,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees. So thanks.
So he
to,
does charge?
No, they range. They are given to him by the not so privileged families at a nominal price. So he goes and buys them, and he dry cleans them, gets them clean, gets them completely washed.
ये तो bankrupt हो जाएगा आदमी.
He gives it back. No, I think
पैसा कहाँ से आया इसके पास? I'm just curious.
that's his समाज सेवा, Sushil. Right? People do that, right?
करो समाज सेवा करो, समाज की सेवा करो, नेता बनो.
So that's the news from Kerala. लेकिन एक local news थी which was about KFC. So KFC has launched a Beyond Meat fried chicken across United States, and it's funny, we were just talking about last night where meatless burger, anything which is tastes
it's impossible, right?
Yeah, which tastes like meat or which is not actually meat is getting really famous these days. Big brands like Starbucks, they have meatless Mondays, and now KFC's launched this chicken which is tastes like chicken, but it's not chicken. This is all the fox meat that they're using, and this rose in market almost 7% in the last 1 year, and 4,000 restaurants in the United States at the end of 2021 have this. So now KFC is launching this in KFC. That's awesome.
When are they launching it?
Now? Yeah.
I would love to try it. You said it's fox meat?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
FOX, fox?
Yeah.
The animal fox?
No, FAUX.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is called. So KFC is launching that, and a lot of people we know who are pure veggies have tried these. I think Costco में भी मिलता है.
Meatless मिलता है ना वो?
Yeah, meatless.
Beyond, right? Sorry.
This is all meatless.
Yeah.
Either you can talk about a brand or you're talking about a generic thing. What we're talking about.
I'm not a big vegetarian guy, so I don't know much about these brands.
तो कल रात को इडली क्यों खाई अगर vegetarian नहीं
वो South Indian है, वो अलग चीज है.
अच्छा,
वो काउंट नहीं होता है.
So for Sushil, vegetarian is either South Indian, which is idli, dosa, vada, or vegetarian is only vada pav, pav bhaji.
So my Maharashtrian friends, my Mumbai friends, Mumbaikar friends, and correct me if I'm wrong, जहाँ तक मुझे पता है कि जो मुंबई कर होता है जो उसके लिए इंडिया का मैप बहुत simplified होता है.
So one of our a listener actually said that it's FAUX pronounced for. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Abhay.
तो अभय जीते रहो. Thank you. अभय दान देते हैं आपको. अच्छा हाँ तो for मुंबई का the map is very simple. ऊपर north है, नीचे south है. राइट में क्या है? बंगाल आता है ना राइट में?
नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट, हाँ
बंगाल होता है ना, और लेफ्ट में हम है. बस that's it, that's simple है. मुंबई है.
मैं नहीं हूँ, I don't associate myself with Mumbai.
तुम हम में कहाँ से आ गई? तुम तो मिडिल वाली हो. दिल्ली वाले. सो हमारे लिए ऊपर पंजाब.
दिल्ली मिडिल कैसे हो गया?
ऊपर पंजाबी है हमारे लिए.
How close Delhi and Punjab are to each other?
सो ऊपर हमारे लिए पंजाब है बेसिकली, जहाँ पे पराठे.
तो कश्मीर कहाँ गया?
पराठा से हम वो सब मुंबई कर की बात कर रहे हो यार, मैप के लिए बात कर रहा हूँ
मैं जहाँ से हूँ उत्तराखंड, वो कहाँ गया?
जितने नीचे सारे हैं वो हमारे लिए सब साउथ इंडियन फूड है.
Hey Bhagwan, your geography is clearly very wrong geography of India, but I guess आप जिस भी स्कूल में पढ़े इंडिया में,
मैं पढ़ा ही नहीं इंडिया के स्कूल में,
पूरा रॉन्ग सिखाया.
मैं पढ़ा नहीं, बट आई एम सेइंग मुंबई के दिमाग में
कुछ तो पढ़े होंगे इंडिया में.
मैंने कहा ये मुंबई करके दिमाग में इंडिया का मैप है. अगर कोई मुंबई का है तो यू कैन प्लीज लेट मी नो इफ आई एम राइट.
Yeah, that's what I feel. For Mumbai का it's like सारा नॉर्थ में
पंजाब आता है,
पंजाब है, साउथ में पूरा
साउथ इंडिया आता है,
it's all मद्रासी, and राइट साइड में पता नहीं, इनको पता भी है नहीं
बंगाल.
मतलब what happened to the east side of India?
बंगालीज ईस्ट में हम हैं.
Where do you get the
ईस्ट में वही तो कहा राइट.
So you know where you get the momos and all that from, right? वो
तो
नागालैंड पता है किधर है?
आसाम आ गया ना. आसाम. लेकिन ये मैप लिए हमारे इतना ही बहुत है बस. That's it. This is what our life is.
ठीक है, जब तक हम लोग ये जाके फिगर आउट करते और मैं थोड़ा सुशील को थोड़ी इंडिया की ज्योग्राफी का लेसन देती हूँ. ये गाना हम सुनेंगे क्योंकि इन्होंने बंगाल की बात कर ली ना आज, तो ये गाना सुन के आते हैं.
चले जब तो लटक मटक, लौंडो के दिल पटक पटक, सांसें जाए अटक अटक, आता माझी सटक सटक, बम तेरा गोते खाए, कमर पे तेरी बटरफ्लाई, बॉडी तेरी मक्खन जैसे, खाने में बस तू बटर खाए. Come on baby, kick it, काटू तेरी टिकट, खेलता नहीं क्रिकेट पर ले लूं तेरी विकेट.
বড় লোকের বিটিলো লম্বা লম্বা চুল, এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেন্দা ফুল. বড় লোকের বিটিলো লম্বা লম্বা চুল, এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেন্দা ফুল.
गेंदा फूल एंड बादशाह. अगर आई होप आपने ये गाना सुना था बादशाह का, जब रिलीज हुआ था काफी हिट हो गया है. सो coming back to our show, and one place that I want to talk about right now is my favorite place, जहाँ पे जाके आप गेंदा फूल की तरह सुंदर दिख सकते हैं, which is Classy Diva Salon and Spa. उनके जो जैन के स्पेशल्स हैं, इट इज़ द चारकोल फेशियल. इट्स ओनली $30 एनी ट्यूसडे इन जैन, एंड फुल बॉडी मसाज एनी डे ऑफ जैन. आप बस अपॉइंटमेंट लीजिए, एंड $75. एंड दे आर डूइंग अ स्पेशल कोलैबोरेशन विद clenses.com, and they have great giveaways from them. So Classy Diva Salon and Spa located in KT. Follow कीजिए उनको, Classy Diva Salon and Spa on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of services at Classy Diva Salon and Spa. Feel pretty, अपना me time आप जाके करिए. तो this is Classy Diva Salon and Spa, and उनका नंबर मैं दे दूँ आपको 281-646-0100, and you can also text Ruby, the owner of Classy Diva Salon and Spa, for a appointment, and the number to text is 856-693-8970. So Classy Divas Salon and Spa. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Now, Sushil, there's a new law that has come out. Would you be very kind enough to share that with our audience?
That's right. There is a new law that came out on. That came out last year, but it goes into effect on 18th of Jan, which is आज क्या तारीख है? 15 ना? 3 दिन में. So it goes on to effect, and I'm very happy about this law, by the way, especially in the state of Texas. And this new law, it's called Senate Bill number 5, and this is for the safety of dogs, outdoor, by the way. So it's called Safe Outdoor Dogs Bill, and I'm so glad it passed. The new law basically states that unattended dogs will not be allowed to be restrained outdoors with chains or heavy weights. Thank God. It also states that owners not permitted to leave a dog without adequate shade, drinking water, and areas that allow animal to avoid standing water and excessive waste. Many
So
times
basically
we
आप
have heard
पूरा दिन बस अपने डॉग को बैकयार्ड में छोड़ के ऐसे ही नहीं जा सकते
with weights के साथ आप नहीं बांध सकते उनको.
Yeah.
That's number one. Second thing is you cannot leave them outside without any shaded area. मतलब you have to make a proper house for them.
Yeah.
And the law also states that the dog collar must be made of material specifically designed to be placed around the neck of a dog.
Yeah.
So
You can't
barbed wire,
put them chains
no
and all
barbed
that.
wire, guys. This is
Yeah.
inhumane. This also eliminates the 24-hour rule barring law enforcement from intervening if an animal were observed in inhuman or illegal conditions. पहले क्या होता
I'm
रहा?
sorry I lost you. What?
So पहले क्या होता रहा? When you see, you report to the authorities. The authorities gives the owner of the dog 24 hours to go and correct the situation. Now there's no need for that waiting
तो
period.
एज अ नेबर अगर मैं किसी के बारे में कंप्लेन करूं उनके डॉग इफ आई सी
They don't have to wait 24 hours. They can take an action right away. Yes, the cops can take action right away. And the other thing is you have to make sure that the leash is at least 10 feet long of the size of the dog. That means from the nose of the dog to the tail of the dog, it has to be either 10 feet long or it has to be 5 times longer. So the size of the dog itself. The other thing is when you make a shelter for a dog, you have to make sure that the dog is able to stand, sit, move, and lay down. That's how it needs to be. Also, if you don't follow these guidelines or this new bill, violators will be considered a Class C misdemeanor, and it is punishable by up to $500 of fine. And repeated offenders could face a Class B misdemeanor. और हमें सब पता है misdemeanors stay on your record. So
yeah.
I'm so glad this came into
So
being.
basically this law is going I mean बहुत complaints होती थी but law नहीं था as such लेकिन on this law was passed and it is going to go in effect January 18th like Sushil said so Wednesday it's going to go into effect.
देखो बॉस बहुत सिंपल बात है. If you can stay outside, then your pet can stay outside. Texas weather is not made for dogs to be outdoors or cats to be outdoors, any animal. आज देख लो हवा चल रही है, ठंड है, अगर आपको लग रही है तो उनको भी लग रही है. So bring them inside. गर्मी है, समर टाइम है, you can't stand in $100 क्या है 100 degrees heat. पैसा 100 degrees Fahrenheit temperature में. तो if you can stand, don't expect them to be, right? So treat others the way you want to be treated, guys. नहीं तो अगले जन्म में क्या पता आप क्या बनेंगे. So
the main thing is they don't deserve this. They have not asked you to come make them their pet. आपने चूज किया था. तो अगर आपने चूज किया तो अगर आप अपने घर पे एक कुत्ता या बिल्ली या जो भी एनिमल लेकर आते हैं उसको अपनी फैमिली की तरह ट्रीट करें. एंड आई थिंक आई वेरी फर्मली बिलीव दैट. So if you can't and if you cannot take care of a pet, don't get that pet home. If you have that time, if you can commit to it. कोई नहीं कहता है कि आप पूरे दिन उनके साथ बैठिए ये वो. यस सबकी अपनी लाइफ चलती है, काम पे जाना है, लेकिन एटलीस्ट ट्रीट देम इनसाइड. उनका बेसिक जो उनकी नीड्स हैं, घर, खाना, पानी, उनको प्रोवाइड करिए. बहुत बार हम देखते हैं कि लोग वो जो मेटल की चेन्स होती हैं जो चुभती हैं गले में, उससे उनको बांधते हैं और खींचते हैं. दैट इज रियली इनह्यूमन. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू rise up from our thoughts if you are doing that and be a better human being to follow this.
It has become a law anyway. So now now there's no going back. हमारा एक दोस्त है वो he is मिसाल मैं उसको कहता हूँ जो एनिमल वेलफेयर की संतोष जैसा हमारा दोस्त है. वो इतना दयालु आदमी है बेचारा. उसने तो चूहों को भी रैट्स को भी व्हेन दे आर नीड ऑफ अ शेल्टर उसने हाईवे बना के दिया हुआ है अपने घर के पीछे. कभी बॉब कैट्स गुजरती हैं, कभी चूहे गुजरते हैं, कभी पता नहीं क्या क्या पॉसम्स गुजरते हैं. और ऊपर से उसने एसी के थ्रू डक भी बना के दिया है उनको. सो व्हेनेवर दे फील कोल्ड दे गो इन हिज एटिक, दे स्पेंड द नाइट एंड दे कम आउट. And he's so observant, he makes sure that no rat gets left behind. उसने कैमरा भी लगा के रखा हुआ है to make sure every rat exits out of his house. जब उनको निकलना हो और जब घुसना हो. So well done, Santosh.
And also, he's a big snake lover. So yeah, that is something. So, but yes, of course, this law is going to go in effect. And as a animal lover, as a dog lover especially, we would request you all, हमारी तरफ से एक ये रिक्वेस्ट है दिल से कि प्लीज़ टेक केयर करिए. अगर किसी को कुछ भी डॉग रिलेटेड इशू है, आपको हेल्प चाहिए, यू वांट टू बी कनेक्टेड टू द फोर्ट बेंड काउंटी शेल्टर or Harris County Shelter, please, you can reach out to Namaste Radio. We personally will help you out there because that is one passion Social and I both share. So please reach out.
But don't take advantage of our passion, huh?
लेकिन आप reach out करिए if you need help on that aspect. But on that note, let's get into our next song. Because we have, in the next 4 minutes, we'll have Dr. Namrata Sharma Goel join us in studio. And she is already here, but she will be in front of the camera, or in front of the mic, talking to us about a lot of important stuff. But तब तक ये गाना एक जल्दी से सुनते हैं, and then we'll take our top of the hour ad break.
क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए, जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए। ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों सी इस दुनिया की रस्में हो, ना कुछ तेरे बस में झूली, ना कुछ मेरे बस में। दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए, जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए।
यस दिल क्या करे फ्रॉम कौन सी मूवी थी यार, मेरे को आज मूवीज नाम याद नहीं आ रही है। जूली, हाँ जूली 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 जूली। तो चलो फिर जल्दी से हम अपना टॉप ऑफ द आवर एड ब्रेक ले लेते हैं, एंड व्हेन वी कम बैक वी विल टॉक टू डॉक्टर नम्रता शर्मा गोयल अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ न्यू कोविड रिलेटेड स्टफ, लेकिन थोड़ी किडनी की भी बात करेंगे, थोड़े पेट की भी बात करेंगे, थोड़े दिल की भी बात करेंगे, बहुत कुछ के बारे में बात करेंगे। सो वी विल बी बैक, स्टे ट्यून, दिस इज नमस्ते रेडियो ऑन 99.5 FM, एंड इफ यू आर वाचिंग अस लाइव ऑन फेसबुक, स्टे ट्यून, जाइएगा नहीं, आपको हमारे सुंदर सुंदर चेहरे दिखते रहेंगे। नमस्ते रेडियो।
Surgically enhanced to sound louder, better, bigger. Because size really does matter. And everything's bigger in Texas.
99.5 FM K258BZ Sugarland and 99.5 FM K258DA Houston. Radio Debung is powered by Discount Power. Go to discountpowertx.com today. Debung. The views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of RD Broadcasting LLC, Radio Debung 99.5 FM, or its affiliates. Individual programmers are responsible for their own content. If you have concerns regarding the following programming, please send an email to info@radiodebung.com.
Namaste Radio. Listen online at namasteradiohouston.com. Download our app available on Apple and Android products. जी हाँ, Namaste Radio. Navigating the complex world of health insurance can be frustrating. So why wait? Call an expert today. We present to you Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage. Call them today and get a health plan that fits the way you and your family lives.
Simple Choice offers affordable health insurance for you and for the people you love. Simple Choice will make this easy for you. They will assist you through the process of selection and utilization of your benefits. Simple Choice provides excellent service.
Want to learn more about individual plans, Medicare, dental, vision? Call Simple Choice today. Get a head start on your 2022 health insurance.
Visit www.simplechoiceib.com/namaste or call 832-626-7791. That's 832-626-7791. Follow Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage on Facebook and Instagram.
Happy New Year! Start this new year right by making me time a priority. Only with Classy Divas Salon and Spa, a place where you can feel relaxed. Participate in our New Year brand giveaway in collaboration with clenses.com. Free lenses and free gifts. Contact Ruby for more details.
Classy Diva Salon and Spa is open Tuesday through Friday, 12 noon to 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 12 noon to 6 p.m.
For appointments, please text 856-693-8970. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for the latest updates.
This is the holiday season. From Lake Jackson to spring, families are planning a night at Allings. Hot food, smiling faces, and mocktails to delight. Allings brings the holiday spirit and does it just right. Dine in or take out or on DoorDash if you wish. Scrumptious Allings classics like crispy beef or sizzling fish. Office party, family dinner, or a night on the town. Allings has a table for you. Come gather round. Halal menu available? Visit allingschinese.com.
Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal at Kidney Health Center has over 15 years expertise in blood pressure control, kidney stone and kidney transplant management, hemo and peritoneal dialysis, specializing in chronic kidney disease from diabetes, high blood pressure, and autoimmune diseases. They promote the use of advanced technology in their business practice and treat their patients with a customized approach. All insurances, Medicare and Medicaid accepted. They have 3 convenient locations for you in Sugar Land, Medical Center, and West Houston area. For Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal, board certified in nephrology, visit their website at bozenhealth.com or call 713-520-6875 for appointments. That's 713-520-6875.
You are listening to Namaste Radio. Namaste Radio. हाँ जी
तो नाचो आज छम 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 मैं नाचो आज छम छम छम
Welcome back. This is Namaste Radio 99.5 FM, and if you're watching us live on Namaste Radio's Facebook Live, welcome जी, welcome, good morning जी. और मेरा थोड़ा अभी पंजाबी एक्सेंट इसलिए बाहर निकल रहा है क्योंकि now I am in the studio with 2 very good looking Punjabis and this is the time and always my favorite time whenever I get to meet and talk to her. We have in studio with us Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal, and Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal is a kidney specialist, kidney health center se hain. She specializes in high blood pressure, kidney stones, dialysis, kidney transplant. और उनको आप कोई भी आपको क्वेश्चंस हैं प्लीज़ उनको रीच आउट कर सकते हैं. एंड टुडे वी हैव विद अस हमारी नमस्ते रेडियो की तो डॉक्टर हैं ही, हमारी ऑफिशियल डॉक्टर, बट I really admire for all the achievements in her life. So welcome again.
Thank you.
To Namaste
thank
Radio.
You. Thank you so much, Vanshika, and namaste to you all out there as well. Thank you for joining us today. Looking forward to really talking and chatting about, a lot whatever's going on in our community, in our world, actually.
Yep.
Especially with this pandemic. So,
how have you been? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all our listeners as well, and you guys.
कैसा गया आपका New Year's and overall things? Would you like to say things look better than last year's New Year, or it's
just
Well,
the same?
things have definitely opened up. So yes, there were parties, right, which is fine. I know we went to a party. Everybody had to for entrance. They did a rapid COVID test just to get in. So if you're negative, you can go, and you get a band that you're cleared. You're COVID negative. But things have opened up that way. Socially, of course, everything's almost back to normal. The variant and the pandemic, however, is just going to go up and down and up and down.
I see.
Yeah, we're not clear yet from the pandemic.
So since you've mentioned the pandemic, since you've mentioned the variant, so the latest variant, the Omicron, tell us something about that. What is the latest on the COVID variant?
So Omicron, in some way, people say it's a blessing in disguise because it's not that it's very contagious, and more people are showing symptoms within 2 or 3 days of exposure to anybody with COVID. I'm seeing a lot of silent carriers as well. But it's not as bad as the pneumonia COVID, the COVID-19 that first came out, because that would go deep in the lungs and cause this terrible scar tissue. I mean, I know people who are still after 8 months they're not back to normal. Like they cannot exercise back to normal. Their pulmonary function is almost down to 50%. So whether it'll stay that way or they'll get better with time, it's just a lot of it's a lot of physical therapy of your inside of your body too, not just outside, right? But on the other hand, this Omicron is milder, and it's a lot of more allergic, I guess symptoms. You get watery eyes. People actually thought they have allergies.
Yeah.
Right? They're taking Allegra, and that's really all you can do. You don't see a lot of cough with this. You do see muscle aches and pain. Some fever, mild fever, but it's not going down under the throat. So you get sore throat. Just like you would have any kind of just upper respiratory infection.
And it's this is like a normal thing, like ye to hoti rehti hai.
Ye to hoti rehti hai. And on top of that, so people don't know, they wouldn't think of COVID. They'll say, it's just allergies, right? How many times have you heard that? Oh, maybe I have allergies.
Yeah.
So that is probably why that's a factor in why it's spreading so fast too.
I see. So it's more,
and of course,
really
now everything's
contagious.
opened up.
Yeah. So it is way more contagious than the previous variants?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And you will see these symptoms within 2 days, versus the other variants were taking almost 5 to 7 days to see symptoms.
I see. Okay. Sushil, I know you had the next question for Dr. Namrata here.
Absolutely. So, will a lot of things to get from you about the new variant itself. One of the other questions that I know I get to hear a lot is a lot of people say, Dr. Namrata, that हमने already vaccine ले चुके हैं, right? So we've already been vaccinated. So why do we need to get a booster shot again? I have especially people at work, they keep on asking me these questions. Sean, I've already been vaccinated, so why do I need to get another booster? Right. So what's the relevance?
As you all know, these boosters, these vaccines are new, right? Pfizer just made it 2 years ago. I don't think anybody really knows how many boosters do we need. There's a possibility you're going to need a booster every 6 months. Till we're done with this pandemic.
Are you serious?
Yes. And because studies show, Israel is already doing a study where they are doing the 4th shot, and they're clearing the 4th shot, or the second booster, I guess you can say, after the primary series on patients that are over 65 or immunocompromised. So their citizens are already getting that. And studies have shown that the antibody response is just almost tenfold against COVID. Okay, so you may it's like a seatbelt. Doesn't prevent you from getting hit, right?
Yes.
But it will save your life. Right, and everybody has these questions. But we don't know. I still have patients who never took the vaccine, and now they're all coming in with COVID. And of course, they were like, we don't know what's in this vaccine. But hey, you know what? I don't know. As I read this, with somebody else, they're like, well, I don't know what I'm eating in half of these restaurants either, but I'm still going to eat it because it tastes good, and it's going to, or I don't know what's in every vitamin that we take, right?
Yeah.
We take multivitamins, but it's good for you, and that's what it is. We didn't question all the vaccines when we were born because we needed it. We didn't want to die. We didn't want measles or mumps and polio.
Yeah.
So why we took those vaccines? So if you don't want COVID, you don't want to get too sick from COVID, then please get your vaccines and get your booster.
And are you hearing a lot of these symptoms, like, the post-booster, like, arey yaar, next day, like, I was really down after my second shot and my booster. But there are people I've met, they're like, oh, hame to sirf thoda haath mein dard ho gaya, that's it.
Yeah, luckily me too. I didn't have any. I just had some muscle pain. And with probably the third one, with the booster, I did have headaches for a couple of days. Again, I will take the headaches for 2 days over COVID pneumonia any day. So it's fine. And it depends on the person too. Some people, have no symptoms at all, even from Moderna. Like my mother-in-law had it, and she took Moderna, and she did fine. She tolerated fine. Of course, she's older, so.
I see.
So it just depends on the person.
Yeah, and a lot of times, I had those symptoms after Moderna, but some people didn't have anything after Pfizer. But I know people who had it even after Pfizer. So many times you keep saying, "Acha, Pfizer le lo to koi kuch nahi dard hota, fever nahi hoga." But I guess it just depends on body, right? Like different.
Exactly.
Coming to Pfizer and Moderna, and there's this question that somebody asked me, and I said, you know what, let me ask you. I don't have an answer for that. So a lot of people what they're asking right now is, hum log ne Moderna vaccine le chuke hain, right? And some people saying that we have taken Pfizer, but can they switch the booster shot?
Yes, you can. You can switch your booster shot if you've gotten the first 2 shots of Moderna. Many people are taking the Pfizer as their third shot. If you specifically, I know somebody who's very, very sick with COVID on the ventilator in the hospital, and he only had taken the one J&J shot.
Oh.
Johnson & Johnson. And because a lot of people are like, I'll just do that when they came out. But Johnson & Johnson always told us that we're only going to protect you 60%. Or 70%. We knew it was not going to be 100%. So I'm not surprised. And these patients are very, very sick. So please, if you've also gotten just one Johnson & Johnson, please get a booster, not with Johnson & Johnson. Get a Pfizer or Moderna booster. But that is what's going to protect you and save your life. You don't want to be on the ventilator. Absolutely. And we don't know if this patient is going to survive. And he's only 53 years old.
Absolutely. So go get those booster shots. जितनी जल्दी हो सके. On that note, we are going to take a quick song break. थोड़ा हम तीनों भी यहाँ पे थोड़ा पानी पी लें. तो stay tuned. We have a lot more in conversation with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal.
मुझे तू सिरहाने मेरे सोच के तेरी बातें हम मुस्कुराने लगे हाय 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 क्यों दिखे मुझे तू सिरहाने मेरे सोच के तेरी बातें हम मुस्कुराने लगे दिल से निकल गया है लफ्जों पे आने लगे कैसी तेरी खुमारी है हम गुनगुनाने लगे चन्ना वे कुछ तो है तेरे मेरे दरमियां क्यों लगे चन्ना वे कुछ तो है तेरे मेरे दरमियां क्यों लगे चन्ना वे
Dr. Namrata, while we took that song break, we had Mr. Abhay ask us that will it protect against Omicron, the booster?
Yes. The booster will protect you against all variants of COVID. Omicron, Delta. There's a new one in France. Did you guys hear about that? Delta-cron or something.
Oh, Delta-cron, yes.
It's like a mix of... So it will protect you from all of these. And that's why it's important to get it now, the booster, during when we have spike in cases. I mean, we're on another 4th or 5th surge right now in Houston. So, and this will continue for a couple of months. So please get your boosters.
And we have another question that somebody has taken one shot and they have not taken the second dose. But can they directly get the booster? Or they have to take a second dose and then get the booster?
I would recommend getting the second dose. The booster is half a dose, from what I believe. It's not the full dose. So please get the second dose.
And the one shot, if she was talking about, is if you had got the Johnson one shot, which is only one shot, so then you can get any booster, which is either Moderna or Pfizer. That's what she was saying.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Sushil, what's the next question? And I think it's a very important question.
So we hear this. We have a lot of friends who have kids, small kids especially. So the adult says, you know what, that's fine. We have our vaccines, but what about our children?
So children, FDA approved for vaccines for over 5 years old. And now it's been out for about 2-3 months. So if you're over 5 or you have children that are over 5 plus, even if they're healthy, and we want them to be healthy, they are giving them the Pfizer shot, not the Moderna yet for over 5. I think Moderna is available for over 12, but between 5 and 11, Pfizer is available at Texas Children's Hospital, Methodist hospitals, at all of their locations are giving it to kids. So yes, and it is safe. All my children are vaccinated, even my 5-year-old, my 8-year-old, my 12-year-old. My 12-year-old has actually already gotten the booster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got her the booster yesterday. So, and honestly, it's a big sign of relief because, children can be careful, but they want to socialize and they play sports.
Yeah.
I've had some doctor friends who have gotten COVID exposure because they're their child's soccer team. But you cannot stop them, and neither do you want to keep them home, right? You don't want to give them depression.
Yeah.
So they're going to be active. They're going to be in basketball, or they're going to and those are close contact sports.
Yes.
So you want them protected.
And even like a 6 or 7-year-old, you send them to school with the mask, but how long? Sometimes, they're going to keep it, right?
Yeah, and they're going to, rub their eyes like my child does, or they always have a runny nose anyway. So they just don't.
Great question and great answer there. Go get those, vaccines or booster for your kids. It's very, very, very important. And खुद उन्होंने, Dr. Namrata ने अपने 3 बच्चों को लगवाया है. So very important. Go get that done. Now, Dr. Namrata, adding on to the COVID situation here. This you touched a little bit on this Omicron, they're saying, is like blessing in disguise, and so a lot of people are saying that it's like the end of the pandemic, the endemic. Is it like really, really true for just to emphasize again on this, and just because people say it's not too severe, ठीक है हो जाए हमें नहीं लेना booster, like what do you have to say to people like that? Like
honestly, I am seeing patients with COVID that are even they have a booster. If you got your booster even back in August, I am not going to be surprised if it's time for another shot. They haven't approved it in America yet. But I think they have for if you're really overly immunocompromised and your booster's over 6 months, then if you're over 65, I have a feeling they're going to come out pretty soon. Most pharmacies saying get a fourth shot. So again, I am seeing patients with booster. Also, they're not as sick. But they are, they have other things going on. They're either on dialysis or they're immunocompromised or they even diabetes on insulin. So these patients are coming in. They're not as sick and they're not maybe 2% of the whole population of COVID in the hospital.
Right.
And majority, 75% of the COVID that we're seeing in the hospital are unvaccinated patients. Those are actually in the hospital. They're in the ICU. They're in the ventilator. Some are just on just high dose or high level of oxygen, and we just can't get them down to get oxygen off of them. Yes, they're alive and they're talking and they're walking, but they're oxygen dependent. They're carrying a tank with them, and they're going home with these oxygen tanks for months. So if you don't want to, and their lungs are never going to be the same.
Yeah. Oh my. But yes. So as don't take it light. Don't just be कि ठीक है मुझे booster नहीं चाहिए या मुझे vaccine नहीं चाहिए just because Omicron is just like hitting you a little lighter compared to the other variants.
Right.
It's there. Be careful. And you can still be a carrier. So maybe it may not affect you, but it can affect someone else you give it out to.
And honestly, the only way we're going to be ending this pandemic is if everybody is vaccinated. Because then this virus is not going to be transmitted to people. And honestly, you're just being a silent serial killer.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know you're even killing people and you're doing it silently. Do you really want to have that guilt trip?
Exactly.
So please get vaccinated. It's important. And don't do the Johnson & Johnson. It's not worth it, And if you've already done it, please get your booster.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for that information. Before we move on to the, the specializing, like Dr. Namrata specializes in kidneys. So before we move on to that, we want to thank, क्योंकि इतनी थोड़ा हेल्थ की बात हो रही है वो तो थोड़ा भगवान को याद कर लेते हैं. I want to thank Gauri Siddhi Vinayak Temple of Houston for always supporting Namaste Radio and blessing us. So thank you, Pandit Pradeep Pandya ji. They are located at 5645 Hillcroft Avenue, Suite 701. The number for any kind of पूजा आपको करानी है घर पे, कुछ भी आपको बेबी शावर हो, शादी करानी है, गृह प्रवेश कराना है, or you want to go visit the temple, call Pandit Pradeep Pandya ji at 832-466-9868 and follow Gauri Siddhi Vinayak Temple on Facebook and Instagram. Time हो गया है 11:21. Let's get into our next question with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal, and then we will take a little song break, and then we'll be back.
2 questions, Dr. Namrata. I know because as the virus is evolving, the guidelines keep on changing by CDC. Initially, I know, I think 2 years back, last year, guidelines say that you have to stay home for like 10 days or 14 days, right? If you are non-vaccinated or vaccinated, you get COVID. I know that recently they have, CDC has come up with some new guidelines. And what are those guidelines if you get Omicron?
So if you get Omicron, they're saying now if you have to go to work, especially healthcare workers, we have to be back in 5 days.
Only healthcare workers?
Healthcare workers have to be back in 5 days. It really it depends on your workplace. And they're not even recommending coming back with a negative COVID test. So 5 days, 7 days, I say the longer the better. But if you have to go to work, and of course everybody needs that paycheck, at least minimum of 5 days, please quarantine, stay home. It is very infectious. So at least if you have no symptoms, and a lot of people are feeling better with Omicron in a few days. Definitely overnight or even 2 days, they feel better. But even then, if you feel better, at least stay home for 5 days and quarantine yourself. Don't go to a grocery store or anything like that either. And then you should be good to go. You don't have to do another test, a COVID test.
I see people have a lot of questions, and I'll go to this one question from Radha ji. She says, any research on how long immunity lasts after getting COVID? Like if somebody has a COVID, how long is the immunity for?
I think what people know for sure is about 2-3 months. If you've had COVID, then you should be okay. They're actually not even letting you get the vaccine for 3 months. But honestly, I also know patients who've gotten the vaccine even 2-3 weeks after getting COVID, and they've done fine. Again, you can have COVID again and again and again.
Wow.
And if you weren't so sick this first time, you may get sicker the second time. So yes, you can have multiple COVIDs. I've also seen patients on their 3rd COVID now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and they're not doing well.
Oh wow!
Wow, that's really crazy.
And they're just stubborn. Again, the same thing. Oh, I'm protected. I've got COVID. It wasn't too bad. I've heard it all. But again, just because it wasn't too bad the first time doesn't mean it won't be. It cannot be so bad the next time.
And this is the reason every time when Dr. Namrata comes on the radio, we get to hear these real facts. Is because a lot of time we, who are not in the hospitals, हम लोग बात करते रहते हैं, अरे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, it's all okay. But when you talk to a doctor, you get to know the reality, what they are seeing in hospitals, their clinics, and it is mind-boggling. So guys, please be careful out there. Get your boosters, like she's been saying. On this note, we'll get into a song. एंड अगर जो लोग डॉक्टर नम्रता को जानते हैं एंड जो लोग उन्हें अभी फेसबुक लाइव में भी देख रहे हैं, वी ऑल नो शी इज सच अ प्रिटी वुमन. सो दिस सॉन्ग इज फॉर यू.
You're being too sweet.
ये आपके लिए.
मैंने जिसे अभी अभी देखा है, कौन है वो अनजानी, उसे जितना देखूं उतना सोचूं, क्या कह दूं मैंने जिसे अभी अभी देखा है कौन है वो अनजानी मैंने जिसे अभी अभी देखा है कौन है वो अनजानी वो है कोई कलिया कोई किरण या है कोई कहानी उसे जितना देखूं उतना सोचूं क्या उसे मैं कह दूं प्रिटी वुमन हे प्रिटी वुमन देखो देखो ना प्रिटी वुमन देखते हो ना प्रिटी वुमन तुम भी कहो ना प्रिटी वुमन हो मैंने जिसे अभी अभी देखा है कौन है वो अनजानी वो है कोई कलिया कोई किरण या है कोई कहानी उसे जितना देखूं उतना सोचूं क्या उसे मैं कह दूं प्रिटी वुमन देखो देखो ना प्रिटी वुमन देखते हो ना प्रिटी वुमन तुम भी कहो ना ओ प्रिटी वुमन
That's right, Pretty Woman. Dr. Namrata Sharma Goel giving us a lot of insights on actually very serious and important talk on COVID.
Vanshika, that song goes for you too, by the way, not just me. I'm sorry, so she will agree. So
I'm sure hum dono ke liye he should agree. So you were saying something off air about a very mind-boggling.
Interestingly, the amount of COVID I'm seeing that's now in the hospital is much more than I saw even with the original COVID-19 pneumonia or Delta or the other variants. I mean, I was telling Vanshika that around 75% of my patients around the city in every hospital, 75% in the hospital are COVID of my census of my patients. So that's a lot. I mean, even I'm shocked. And believe me, they are mostly unvaccinated. They are some vaccinated, but again, those patients are taking medicines to decrease their immunity for other reasons, like transplant patients or patients with psoriasis or anything. They're taking these immunomodulating drugs that need to protect them so that they don't reject their transplant. But obviously, they're also rejecting the medication or the vaccine. So they are more immunocompromised. That's why I think they should get the fourth shot too at this point.
Okay.
And yes, there's a question that, oh my God, too many shots. Is there no other way? Honestly, no, there's no other way. I mean, if it's just a shot that's going to save your life, I think it's worth it, right? It's like a seatbelt, like I said. It doesn't mean that you're not going to somebody's not going to hit your car, but it is life-saving.
It is life-saving, absolutely. Now, moving towards Dr. Namrata's specialty, which is nephrology, which is kidneys.
Yes,
basically.
study of kidneys, yes.
Study of kidneys. So, Sushil, how about you start with your question?
Earlier, Dr. Namrata, you mentioned COVID and people with immune diseases, right? Autoimmune diseases, or some people whose immune system is compromised.
Right.
I have a question is because I was talking to a friend of mine. I saw him after a long time. He's a fit guy, just like you, healthy guy. I mean, fit, works out. And he was telling me the other day that he collapsed while he was working out actually in the gym. Or yeah, gym se bahar nikal raha tha. And a very young looking guy. And I asked him kya hua. He said, I don't know what happened. I just collapsed. And then later I found out that I have high blood pressure issues. Okay. So I asked him, I said, kabhi teko pata nahi laga ki how come you couldn't, there was no symptoms that he said, I don't know what to look for. So how do people find out, or what are the early signs that somebody has actually high blood pressure?
So the early signs of high blood pressure that, you should kind of look for is, there are two signs. One, headaches. If you feel like you're having these daily headaches, or really sharp shooting pain headaches, it could be your blood pressure. So do definitely check your blood pressure. Also, vision changes. If you have glasses or you wear glasses or contacts and you feel like my vision is not the same as it was a few months ago or a year ago, and abhi bhi badhti ja rahi hai, and I know we're always on our phones and iPads, but still, there comes an age where your vision should kind of stay stable. Because as we grow, in our teens and all that, our vision will get worse because we're still studying. So those two things. If you feel like your vision is changing, that can also be affected by high blood pressure. So look for those two things: headaches and vision changes. And other than that, honestly, people have no symptoms, and they can just go to the doctor one day and find out a blood pressure of 200. They're like, "Doc, I had no idea," because again, hypertension or high blood pressure is also another silent killer. Yeah.
And we do see a lot of that in our Desi people, right?
Yes. I mean, patients go to the hospital for the first time with a stroke. And a blood pressure of 230 systolic, which is the top number. That's very important. So look at the top number. That's very important. I know Desis always look at the bottom number. Okay, mera bottom high. It's okay. Most people, the top number is very, very diagnostic of systolic hypertension.
I see. So be careful. Keep a check on your blood pressure. Check करवाते रहना चाहिए, right?
Yes. And as for your friend, if he knew he had high blood pressure, he should take something or relax and not work out when the blood pressure is uncontrolled, because that can make it even higher, and things like like collapse or even a heart attack can happen. So it's not advisable to exercise if your blood pressure is not controlled.
So my friend, if you're listening to the show, the answer is directed to you, by the way.
And come see me for your blood pressure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Come make an appointment.
Visit Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal. We will be giving out the information for appointments very shortly. Moving on to the next question, Dr. Namrata, what is pregnancy-induced hypertension? Since we're talking about, hypertension, blood pressure.
So pregnancy-induced hypertension is when you're diagnosed with high blood pressure after 20 weeks in your pregnancy. That means you have high blood pressure because of the stress the pregnancy is causing on your body. And usually after delivery, about 3-4 weeks later, or even a month or 6 weeks, your blood pressure should go back down to normal. So the only treatment for that high blood pressure is obviously medications during pregnancy, but once you deliver, then that blood pressure should go back to normal in most cases. Now, if you have a family history of high blood pressure, or your mother or father have high blood pressure, then your blood pressure may not go down after. But again, weight loss is important. Exercise, sweating all that namak jo hum khate hain, chaat masala, because high salt. We're eating a lot of salt, and that's where obviously high blood pressure.
So we
comes
see a lot of this pregnancy-induced hypertension in Indian women.
We see it some in Indian women, yes, and we see it, of course, a lot in my Hispanic patients as well.
I see.
I don't see it in a lot of Asians, but yes, we do see it in Indians, yes.
Okay. On this note, I'm going to take a short ad break. When we come back, we will talk more about all these things with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal. Stay tuned. This is Namaste Radio.
तुम कभी जीत नहीं पाए क्योंकि तुम हमेशा मुझे हराने की सोचते थे, और मैं कभी हारा नहीं क्योंकि मैं हमेशा जीतने की सोचता था. आज भी मुझे हराने की कोशिश में तुम खुद हारे हो.
This is Namaste Radio.
Keep it locked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present you Habibi Kitchen, the most delicious Mediterranean cuisine in the heart of Sugarland.
Habibi Kitchen brings very tasty food that will give your taste buds a cultural experience. Prepared with fresh ingredients every day. All options available: non-veg, veg, and even vegan.
Beautiful outdoor seating in our covered patio. Visit Habibi Kitchen today, located at 16227 Lexington Boulevard. Call 832-999-4161. That's 832-999-4161. Or visit HabibiKitchen.com.
Follow Habibi Kitchen on Facebook for specials. And don't forget to mention Namaste Radio. Navigating the complex world of health insurance can be frustrating. So why wait? Call an expert today. We present to you Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage. Call them today and get a health plan that fits the way you and your family lives.
Simple Choice offers affordable health insurance for you and for the people you love. Simple Choice will make this easy for you. They will assist you through the process of selection and utilization of your benefits. Simple Choice provides excellent service.
Want to learn more about individual plans, Medicare, dental, vision? Call Simple Choice today. Get a head start on your 2022 health insurance.
Visit www.simplechoiceib.com/namaste
or call 832-626-7791. That's 832-626-7791. Follow Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage on Facebook and Instagram.
गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल ऑफ ह्यूस्टन आप सबको आमंत्रित करता है। हिंदू वेडिंग सेरेमनी हो या एंगेजमेंट, सत्यनारायण पूजा हो या गायत्री हवन, बेबी शावर पूजा हो या वास्तु शांति, लक्ष्मी पूजा हो या गणपति पूजा, या जीवन में सिर्फ पॉजिटिविटी लानी हो, आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल लोकेटेड है 5645 हिलक्रॉफ्ट एवेन्यू स्वीट 701 पे। डिटेल्स के लिए फॉलो करें गौरी सिद्धि विनायक टेम्पल फेसबुक पे। तो आज ही कॉल करें पंडित प्रदीप पांड्या जी को 832-466-9868। जय श्री गणेश।
गणपति नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः।
This is the holiday season. From Lake Jackson to spring, families are planning a night at Allings. Hot food, smiling faces, and mocktails to delight. Allings brings the holiday spirit and does it just right. Dine in or take out or on DoorDash if you wish. Scrumptious Allings classics like crispy beef or sizzling fish. Office party, family dinner, or a night on the town. Allings has a table for you. Come gather round. Halal menu available. Visit allingschinese.com.
कोई बात नहीं सेन्योरिटा, कोई बात नहीं। बड़े बड़े देशों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं।
You're listening to Namaste Radio.
जी हाँ, बड़े बड़े देशों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं। और फिलहाल ये जो हो रहा है वो है नमस्ते रेडियो। वेलकम बैक। वी हैव अबाउट 20 minutes more towards our show, but before we get into talking to Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal again, एक जगह है जिसके बारे में हमने बात की थी, लेकिन आलिंग्स चाइनीज क्विजीन वो ऐसी जगह है कि उसके बारे में बार बार बात करनी है। सो go out. बहुत ही बढ़िया इंडो चाइनीज है. We love it. Dr. Namrata, you like Alings. I know that for sure.
I love it. But you know, but it can raise your blood pressure, but it's so tasty.
I like that. It can raise your blood pressure, but it is tasty. So ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत रिस्क लाइफ में चलता है. But yes, Alings Chinese Cuisine. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram for all the details and go enjoy, dine in करिए, take out करिए, या कोई भी आपके घर पे या आपकी कोई event है. Don't forget Alings Chinese Cuisine. Moving forward, we have been in conversation with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal, a nephrologist, kidney specialist. So, talking about kidneys now, great insights on hypertension and these are things जो हम देसियों को बड़ी होती है. तो that's why we thought, you know, आज डॉक्टर नम्रता आई हैं तो इनसे बात करेंगे. नाउ आपने साइंस ऑफ हाई ब्लड प्रेशर सब बता रहे थे. हाउ अबाउट फर्स्ट साइन ऑफ अ किडनी डिजीज?
That's a very good question, Vanchika. Very excellent question. So the first sign of a kidney disease, believe it or not, is early protein in the urine.
Oh.
Yeah, so even in pregnancy, you know, every time, if you're pregnant, and you guys know this, girls know this, you know, men are clueless, you know, your doctor will, especially after like 15 or 20 weeks, will ask you for a urine specimen every time you go see the doctor, if you're pregnant over 20 weeks. And that's to see if you're leaking protein in the urine, because like in pregnancy-induced hypertension or other like preeclampsia where your blood pressure goes up, you can leak a lot of protein. So it's very, very important to monitor that and go to your doctor regularly. Watch your blood pressure. Stay active even in pregnancy. Even if you're not pregnant, stay active. Right? Cardio really works. So you're sweating out all that namak that I mentioned that when you do khate hain. And khane mein to hota hai, right? I mean, you're not going to live eating nothing, right? We want to enjoy our life,
right.
But we want to enjoy our life till we're 80 and 90, right? We're not exercising today for today. We're exercising for our 60s or our 70s or later, so that we're healthier in our older age. You know, obviously now everyone, I'm at the young, I'm good, I'm 30 something, I'm fine. But again, you're doing it for when you're 60, right?
Yeah.
So protein in the urine is the first sign of kidney damage. There should be no protein in the urine. Sometimes with heavy lifting, like body lifting, you can have protein, but that should not be consistent. So if you have consistent protein in the urine, I just, make an appointment with me, and we'll monitor that protein, because those holes in the kidney are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger if you don't monitor your blood pressure, and then you're going to have a lot more problems, like swelling, higher blood pressure. It's called nephrotic syndrome. So we need to monitor that closely.
So aajkal that we take those extra protein, like because of our keto diet and all, does that add to it, like protein shakes?
If you
and all
already
those?
have high blood pressure and kidney problems, don't overdo it. But I don't think, unless, and overdoing it is like 180 milligrams of 180 grams, of protein a day. So, if you're eating whatever your body weight is, let's say you're 70 kilograms on an average person, if you're eating around 70 to 100 grams of protein a day, that's good. That's sufficient. That's fine.
Okay.
For you.
Okay. So that's a big a point that we need to remember. And आपसे आज बात करके I've been realizing pregnancy causes a lot of issues.
Vanshika डर गई.
मैं already
pregnancy it puts a lot of a toll on your body. So I, believe it or not, Vanshika, I was on that treadmill every day. My mom will vouch for it, even though she didn't like that. But even till my 9th month or 8th month, I was on that treadmill every day.
And you have 3 kids.
3 beautiful babies, yes.
Yeah.
They're not so babies anymore, but yes.
12, 8, and 5.
At least the youngest one is. So guys, be careful, be vigilant, and you always have, talk to the doctor, talk to the expert. They are there for you, to take care of you. So that's why we have these questions. And agar aapne aaj, Facebook Live पे भी question नहीं पूछा है. If there's any time a question you want to reach out to Dr. Namrata, you can also message on Namaste Radio, and we can reach out, connect you all. So I'm just giving an option out there. She's always been very kind in not only helping people in the hospital or a clinic setting, but anytime anybody reaches out to her, she has a heart of gold. She's always reached out, helped. COVID के time पे I know how many times she's helped people personally, मुझे पता है. So thank you for all of that, and thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, and it's my duty, but I love you all out there, even if I don't know half of you or more than half of you. But please be safe, and of course call me anytime. Come see me. We also are doing virtual appointments. For patients who can't drive or who don't want to take that risk of coming to a clinic. We understand that. Of course, we only wear masks in our clinic, and we check temperatures for everybody coming in, even visitors. And we ask all the COVID questions beforehand. So you are safe to come to my clinic, but you can also do virtual visits. And we take all major insurances, and we take Medicare, Medicaid. And even if you don't have insurance, we have payment plans.
Perfect. So let's get into our song. We'll be back. We have more to talk with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goel. जाइएगा नहीं. Namaste Radio.
आँख मिला के पूछे हाय how are you? हाथ मिला के पूछे how do you do? आँख मिला के पूछे हाय how are you? हाथ मिला के पूछे how do you do? स्टाइल पे इसकी स्माइल पे इसकी हाय तबीयत बड़की शहर की लड़की
Guys, don't forget, open enrollment ends today. और अगर आपने insurance नहीं लिया है, so make sure that you guys check out Simple Choice Brokerage. Very important. Healthcare in this country is the number one, and the reason behind that is the quality of care that is provided, and that's why it can get expensive. So of course, guys, don't forget that insurance is very, very, very important. Otherwise, the out-of-pocket cost goes up very high. अगर आपको डॉक्टर नम्रता शर्मा गोयल को भी मिलना है, she does accept insurance and she does have cash plans as well. So guys, make sure that if you haven't signed up for insurance, today is your last day. Visit Simple Choice. He's the guy. He's helped us save money as well, and a lot of other people that we know, and he might be the right person to save you money as well. So check them out at www.simplechoiceib.com/namaste, or you can give him a call today at 832-626-7791. In conversation with Dr. Namita Sharma Goyal.
And I just have one thing to add that Mr. LaQuinton, the CEO of Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage, just told me that they will be open till 11 p.m. today. So today is the last day for your open enrollment. Reach out to them. एक बार आप अगर नंबर फिर से दे सकते हैं Simple Choice Insurance Brokerage का, so that will be really wonderful.
Absolutely. So if you're one of those late Latifs, today is your last day to be late Latif. Number is 832-626-7791. Do it today. या पूरे साल डर डर के में जियो कि अगर कोविड हो गया, हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होना पड़ा तो खर्चा कौन देगा? So guys, very important. Get insurance today. 832-626-7791. That's Simple Choice, Mr. LaQuinton James. In conversation with Dr. Namita Sharma Goyal. Dr. Namita, one question that has always bothered me is I always believe I'm a very informative person, and I try to. My general knowledge is definitely better than other people. That's what I like to believe. But some things even I don't know, which is I don't think we Desis think that kidney is very vital, or maybe we don't know what exactly the कितना important है उसका जो functions वगैरह है. That's one. The other thing is what causes kidney diseases actually? कि क्या करने से होता है या क्या नहीं करने से होता है?
So most of my patients, the number one disease that hits your kidney is diabetes. And you know what? There's a lot of diabetes, right? Yeah. So and it's our food is so carbohydrate rich based, right? Our sweets are delicious, right? In Indian khane mein. So and of course overweight ki problem hai. Desis mein.
Chawal, roti, aloo.
Yeah, and that is. And so, and we'll be, especially if you're eating it at night, your sugars will go up. So uncontrolled sugars, diabetes, patients are even on tablets. They don't have to be on insulin, even if they're just on oral hyperglycemic medications that can cause kidney failure over time. And of course, it's not a kidney, it's not go, I have diabetes have for 1 year. I mean, this is, if you're diabetic for almost 15, 20 years, you can get kidney disease, and it is very common.
I see.
Okay, yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and ask her about this question. Do you see more men in general as your patients, or do you see more women?
You know, I see more men.
Men?
Yes. I see more men. I have more men dialysis patients than women. And I think that is a consensus throughout the country as well. So that women tend to live longer. They're healthier. You see them less in the hospital. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe we just get so strong from having all these kids.
I know,
who
right?
knows?
And
I think our body's like strong by then.
And taking care of the hubbies.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, I know we're always active. हम तो कुछ करते ही रहते हैं, right? Chores at home. So yes, men are sicker. Men have more heart attacks than women. Men have more high blood pressure, diabetes than women. Another thing I wanted to mention is that, you know, another thing that we see from kidney disease a lot is medication use. And you know, I see a lot of people that, oh, mujhe headache hai, I'm just going to take an Advil or Tylenol, or Motrin. But no, don't, please. These non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like Aleve, Motrin, ibuprofen, Advil, naproxen, they can cause kidney damage, and it could be just 2 pills, because you can have something called acute interstitial nephritis, which is you're just alert. It can cause an allergy in your kidney. Again, no symptoms until you can't breathe and you're not urinating, and you come to the hospital and they're like, you need dialysis.
Wow.
You know, and it might be acute, meaning, you know, it is fixable with steroids. But if you don't know when it's going on, you know, that could damage your kidney permanently. And ibuprofen can cause chronic kidney disease, especially if you're taking it for, you know, regularly. It's a 600 milligrams, log lete hain, 800 milligrams, because the pain doctors have given them, or their internist has given them for back pain. You know, so don't do that. Drink a lot of water. You go inside the hot sauna. It's really good for, you know, to sweat and help with muscle aches and pains. And Tylenol is, if you really have to take a medication, Tylenol is much safer much safer. More people have kidney diseases than liver issues. So Tylenol is always your choice if you have a headache or anything like that.
I'm personally guilty, and today I feel really bad, but I'm going to be very careful about this because I think Sushil always makes fun ki I think Advil वालों का जो business चल रहा है वो शायद हमारे घर के वजह से चल रहा है, but I'm going to be very careful about this, and I'm going to take your advice really seriously on this. You spoke about fixable. I know we have about 6 minutes left, but this is a really important question. एक बार किसी को किडनी इश्यूज हो जाते हैं, किडनी डिजीज एज सच हो जाती है, इज इट रिवर्सिबल?
So we have two categories. We have acute kidney failure, which is reversible. We have chronic kidney disease, which is not reversible. So if you have kidney problems for even over 3 months or 4 months, we now call that chronic kidney disease because that blood test that we do and we check your BUN and your creatinine level. Is not going down, and if it consistently stays up for over 3 months, now you're in that stage of what we call chronic kidney disease, and those vary from stages 2 to 5. Okay, stage 2 is when you're still like 80% kidney function. Nobody has 100% kidney function except again our pregnant ladies, because everything is bigger and better when you're pregnant. And then so 60 to when you go around 60 to 80%, that is now your chronic kidney disease stage 3, and then 30 to 60, and then we have 15 to 20, and when you're under 15%, now you're CKD5. When you're closer to dialysis. In our diabetics, there's no magical number, but almost, a kidney function of 12%, they require dialysis. Yeah, and that number can go from 60 to 30 very fast. So if you've been told that you have kidney issues, please come see me. And my job is not to put you on dialysis, okay, unless you need it. My job is to keep you away from dialysis as long as possible. Okay, and you can stay on your chronic kidney disease 30 to 60% for 20, 30 years if you follow a nephrologist closely.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. अभी जैसे जब आप बता रहे थे तो विजय दीक्षित जी का मैसेज आया that he also worships ibuprofen. विजय जी, that's why we have Dr. Namrata. आज के बाद हम दोनों कसम लेते हैं कि हम ऐसे नहीं करेंगे, and we will stay away from it, and look towards more natural remedies for all those issues. And if you have any issues, reach out to Dr. Namrata. Now, Dr. Namrata, please share with all our listeners, our viewers, how they can get your appointment, and aap kahan milti hain?
Of course, I have 2 major locations, one in the medical center and one in Sugar Land for our Desi patients. So very convenient locations. And if you want to see me in the medical center, that's also we're there as well, and appointments are easily available. And if you really have to see me, please call me 713-520-6875 if you are worried about your kidneys or high blood pressure, or just if you just want to do a blood test because you don't know what your kidney numbers are, we can do that as well.
Perfect. So that's 713-520-6875. आप अपॉइंटमेंट ले सकते हैं, and you can go and meet Dr. Namrata for any issues you have, or if you just want to go and consult and talk to her before you get into those issues, right?
Exactly.
Sushil, do you have any question for Dr. Namrata before we let her go today?
No, I don't have any more questions, but the information that you gave, Dr. Namrata, it was very informative, and I hope a lot of our listeners benefit from that as well. So guys, do take this very, very, very seriously, especially blood pressure issues. जैसे मैंने बताया कि I had one of my friends who collapsed, and later he found out that he had blood pressure issues. Dr. Namrata said headaches, number 1, constant headaches, that's a cause. Do get your regular checkups from your GP, and if you have any concerns, questions, do make an appointment with Dr. Namrata Sharma Goyal. And of course, one thing, like she mentioned, it's a killer disease. हम बोलते हैं, oh, diabetes है तो ठीक है, because that's in our community is very prevalent, but actually even I didn't know that could cause kidney issues, by the way.
Yes.
I had no idea. So today is something I learned as well. So guys, अगर मुझे नहीं पता तो I'm pretty sure आपको भी नहीं पता होगा. So be very vigilant and be very careful.
Absolutely. And now, Dr. Namrata, would you like to share or some, parting words and koi tips आपकी extra?
Thank you both for having me here today, and thank you, listeners, for listening. Thank you for all the questions. They were very, very good questions. Please get your booster if you haven't gotten so. It's going to be time for the 4th booster. So be protected. Try to stay home, but if you're going out, please wear a mask and sanitize your hands. Hand washing is very important.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Namrata, for always supporting Namaste Radio. And, every time you come here, we have so much fun and such great insights on, healthy living, basically. So that was Dr. Namrata Sharma Goel. She's a nephrologist, but she has all these answers that you can directly meet her. Again, मैं उनका number दे सकती हूँ 713-520-6875. She is a philanthropist. She has a heart of gold, supporting various charity organizations in Houston. So thank you so much for everything you do, Dr. Namrata. Personally, मैं आपकी, I really admire all these things जो आप करते हो, professionally भी or on a personal level. So thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, and namaste.
So thank you, guys, to everybody. Like Dr. Namrata said, the questions were great. We love it when you all come on Facebook or, you text messages or you WhatsApp us with your messages. Thank you so much. बहुत ही informative session था. We enjoyed the show today. If you all did too, please give us feedback. अगर आपको कुछ नहीं भी पसंद आया, please बताइएगा ज़रूर so that we can improve for the next time. You can message us on Namaste Radio's Facebook page. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Namaste Radio. And you can always email us on namasteradio3@gmail.com. But the best way is follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Namaste Radio, every Saturday, सुबह 10 से 12. सुशील, आप जाने से पहले कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
We'll see you next week. I'm kidding. हंसते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए. जीवन एक खूबसूरत सा संगीत है, उस पर सुर सजाते रहिए. Take care of yourself. Be very vigilant. Take care of your neighbors. Very important. आसपास सफाई बनाए रखें.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody. Always stay positive and focus only on the positive of others and yourself. और दूसरों की जिंदगी में इंटरेस्ट मत दिखाइए, अपनी जिंदगी में इंटरेस्ट रखिए. That was my tip of the week. We will see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live, Namaste Radio and 99.5 FM. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today. Thank you so much. Bye. Namaste.